Hello and welcome to this introductory overview to the Department of Comparative Literature based on Emory's Atlanta campus. In this video, I'll introduce myself and the department and also point you in the direction of some further resources so that you can continue this exploration in your own time, as well as giving you some contact information of people to get in touch with to express your interest in the department. So my name is Federica Signorini. I'm a PhD candidate in the department. I'm also an instructor, so I teach an undergraduate course and I'm teaching this semester. I thought a good place to start was to show you where you can find our course offerings, so take you to the course atlas, and that can be a good place to get to know the kind of courses offered in the department and explore what has already been taught to kind of see what might be offered in the future. So I'm going to share my screen for the presentation now. Here we are. You'll see here, and I'll have it again at the end, my contact information. And you'll see this code CPLT. That is the beginning part of the course code. So if you type in CPLT into the course atlas, you'll see all of our course offerings. So let's go to the course atlas. Here we are. So again, if we type in CPLT and you search, you'll see that fall 2020, these are all the courses that are being currently offered. Some of them appear to have the same name or same beginning. This is just the general course title, and then each instructor teaches a variation of the course, so on their own research interest. So you'll see here's the course that I'm teaching, for example, the umbrella course title, and then the specific course title that relates to this material. Under the course description, this tells you the general course information, and then in class notes, you'll get specialized information relating to that particular course, as well as whether it's taught synchronously or asynchronously. It will also tell you the maximum enrollment number. Here you can see it's 20 and seats available at 2, so I have 18 students, and that is already going towards the upper limit of our classes. To look at previous course offerings, you'll see that we have going back to 2019, so it might be interesting to kind of peruse the class notes, the class descriptions, and see what we have offered in the past, and keep an eye out then for forthcoming classes next semester. So a few reasons of why choose to study Comp Lit, as it gets abbreviated to. Well, we're a small and specialized department. Our students are often double majors and a high percentage graduate with honors. You can fulfill your writing requirements through our classes as well. We offer both the first year writing requirement, and subsequent courses fulfill your further writing requirements. You can create your own course of study and become a part of a really supportive community that encourages the exchange of ideas rather than competition. And this really comes from the kind of small, close-knit community feel of the department. So how are our classes structured? Well, as you could already tell from the kind of 20 cap on students attending each class, we really offer seminar-style learning, so no big lectures. This means you get to know your professors really well, you'll work closely with them through your coursework, directed study, and then if you continue with us, into supervised research. When we offer in-person teaching, then classes meet 2 or 3 times a week. And now that we're in online teaching, you either meet twice synchronously through Zoom, or one synchronous session and one asynchronous session. A question that often gets asked to us, gets posed to us from students who haven't heard of Comp Lit before is really, how are we different from an English department? Likely the main difference between us and other literature departments is that we don't assume a set of canonical texts or period lists. And this really allows you to create and design your own individualized study of program around your own particular interests. So if you already come in knowing what kind of text, what kind of period, what kind of theory interests you, you can tailor your program around that. But if you're not really sure yet what your interests are, you get to pick from a really varied and eclectic mix of course offerings. And we'll study not only literary texts, but also other genres and media like film, photography, visual art. Many of our faculty are also appointed in other departments, so cross-listed in philosophy, classics, French and Italian, WGSS, and in fact, our course offerings sometimes cross over with those subjects too. And we don't focus on texts, cultural theory that's solely produced in an Anglophone or Western context, but really study different traditions, languages, and geographical regions. And I've put here a note on an interdisciplinary approach, and this is really what we mean by comparative literature, that we're working across these different traditions, across different languages, across different regions, across different periods, and through different departments as well. So how do you find more information on the major and minor requirements? If you go navigate towards our website, and I'll take us there now, you'll see if you type in Emory College Department of Comparative Literature, you'll see that we have an undergraduate tab. If you click here, you'll get an overview of the program, the faculty advisors, and the courses. Now, these courses relate to those umbrella terms that I was saying. So CPLT 202, 201, 190, 110. These are the general courses, and then each different section will differ in the material that is taught. So we'll revolve around different themes and will often reflect the faculty's own interests and own specialized subject areas. There are also advanced course offerings. Yeah, again, these are the umbrella terms, and what you actually study will be more specialized around a specific theme and topic. We have information on our majors, so the 5 core courses that you have to take to complete the major, that you have to take language other than English at 200 level above, 2 courses in that. Part of that reflects the comparative approach across different linguistic traditions, and also that you have to take 3 courses at the upper level, so 300 level or above. The minor that we offer is just completion of the 5 core courses, and part of this will also, you'll already be on your way to that minor once you complete your writing requirement, if you choose to complete that in our department. That really sets you on a trajectory to kind of easily tick off these requirements. There, in the degree requirements, they give us a further outline of the core courses and the requirements of the minor. If you're interested in what students have gone on to do, then our alumni spotlight is great. It gives you examples of where our undergraduates have gone to study. When I had mentioned the supervised research, this is really the requirement for the honors, and it gives you a bit of a description of working with an advisor from one of our faculty and doing your own research project in our department. And finally, I want to draw your attention to the brochure booklet, which you can download as a PDF from the website. And it really gives you an overview of the department, as well as telling you a little bit about which courses to tick off. You can keep track, and you'll get to know a little bit more about our majors from our department as well. So in comparative literature, we really strive to create a supportive environment because, again, we are a relatively small group. We get to know one another quite well, and our students aren't competing because everyone is proceeding on their own particular specialized program of study. We really take interest in one another's work and really encourage the exchange of ideas. Some of the ways that that happens are through the events that are held. So we offer an undergraduate open house. That's kind of an informal mixer with students either already in the department or those interested in joining. There is a study break that happens around midterm and finals. We can get together and have snacks and night study together. And also the undergraduate colloquium, which is a more formal event where undergraduate students present research papers in a colloquium setting and have questions and responses from the audience, which are made up of faculty from the department, graduate students, and other undergraduate students as well. So I'll leave you here with contact information for Professor Angelica Barmer, who's the Director of Undergraduate Studies, Kathy, who's the Academic Degree Coordinator. This is her email here. And I've also put my own email in case you wanted to get in touch with me for anything that you heard during this presentation or would like more information on. I can help direct you into further resources or people to get in touch with. So let me just wish you a very smooth transition from Oxford to the Atlanta campus and to wish you every academic success in your future. Thanks.